Hey, what's up, guys? So today I want to talk about the unity of everything. Now, it is a common term, especially in hippie and conscious-minded circles. The phrase oneness. We are all one, one love. All of these phrases and these terms, and it's something that's really important, I think, for the human race to understand and maybe contemplate. And that is the idea that you are not a separate entity in your environment. And we're going to get into this when it comes to the definition of ego. But when we're talking about things like the unity of everything, we can look at this in terms of a scientific and symbolic, measurable way of looking at this. If you were to take an organism, this organism relies on its environment in order to live. The example for us on a personal level is the sun. The sun itself, if it weren't for the sun, the life on the planet would not have evolved, and we wouldn't even be here. The atmosphere over our Earth is keeping this gravitational force and oxygen and other gases, and so we can survive. The nature, the plants, the food, all of this stuff really is our bodies. Because if it weren't for our environment, we wouldn't exist. It really is an organism environment, and in biology and science, that is a definition. And understanding that, we can begin to see and treat the world a little bit differently if we can see and feel, and I think the key word is feel, that our environment is us. And I think it helps for people that are generally academic and measurable to measuring things to really look at it in that way first. But it is one thing to know it from a knowledge point of view than to genuinely feel it, feel that you're connected to the earth. But you are as connected to the earth, you're as a tree. You may not be rooted into the tree, or into the ground, sorry, but as a human you are just as much part of your environment as it is you. And that's huge. And this mutual transaction, as Alan Watts refers to, is really something to contemplate and to think about. Back to the example of the sun, we wouldn't exist if it weren't for the sun, but in return our eyes, in which we've developed through evolution, has grown to be able to perceive light. So not only does the sun help us and our eyes, our sensory organ, our eyes exist, but it is also in return our eyes that can perceive and create that light. So it's really cool.